Can I drive if my car is overheating sometimes? If your car only overheats sometimes, it's easy to convince yourself it's not urgent. Maybe it only happens in traffic, maybe only on hot days. Maybe the temperature gauge rises, then drops back down before anything seems wrong. That inconsistency is exactly what makes intermittent overheating risky. So, what sometimes overheating really means is that your engine is designed to operate within a very narrow temperature range. When it overheats, even briefly, it means the cooling system is failing under specific conditions. Intermittent overheating usually points to a cooling system that's barely keeping up, a component that fails only when stressed, a problem that's progressing, it's not random. So, an engine that overheats occasionally isn't stable. It's warning you early while there's still time to make a controlled decision. And if you'd like to know why overheating comes and goes, a vehicle that overheats inconsistently usually do not do so every day in everyday driving conditions. And it can, and you got something that's going on. It's exposing a weakness. Some of the common triggers are stop and go traffic, long idle times, warm or hot weather, highway driving, hills or heavy acceleration, and running the air conditioner. If overheating only shows up under these conditions, it doesn't mean the issue is minor. It means the system no longer has margin. And if you continue to drive it, you've got some real risks. And the risk isn't a single overheating event. The risk is what repeated heat stress does over time. And even brief overheating can warp cylinder heads. They can compromise head gaskets, accelerate internal engine wear, damage hoses, sealings, and plastic components, create failures that don't show up until much later. And cooling back down doesn't undo the damage. It only delays what the consequences appear. It's only going to delay when the consequences appear. Common causes of intermittent overheating can be low or degraded coolant, cooling fans that don't engage consistently, a thermostat that sticks intermittently, partial radiator blockage, weak or failing water pumps, air trapped in the cooling system, small leaks that reduce system pressure. And several of these problems feel identical from the driver's seat, which is why guessing usually leads to repeat issues. What drivers are going to commonly notice is temperature rising in traffic, but dropping at speed. Heater blowing cold air when the engine is hot. Coolant smell after shutting the vehicle off. Steam that appears briefly then disappears. Warning lights that turn on and off. Overflow tank levels changing unexpectedly. These symptoms are clues, not diagnosis. So you definitely have to bring it in to a phenomenal automotive repair shop that you built a fantastic, trusted relationship with, and get them to check it out. What's going to happen, and what always happens, is you got to realize, you got to remember, things aren't going to fix themselves. I wish we lived in a world where we had nanotechnology and the nanos went in there and fixed everything itself. But we live in a world where things don't fix themselves. Maybe our grandchildren or something like that. And with AI going as fast as it's going, maybe we'll see it in our lifetime, depending on how old you are right now. But realistically, things don't fix themselves. But if you're lucky, they give you a clue. And if you follow the clues to an automotive repair shop and get stuff taken care of before it causes major problems, catastrophic repairs, that makes it to where you have to start deciding whether the car is worth it or not. And talk about Would you rather have the money in your retirement account or in an automotive repair shop's account? You're going to pay the automotive repair shop for preventative maintenance, controlled environments, stuff like that. Or you can control them for repairs because you didn't take the clue. You didn't get the clue. You didn't follow the clue. Make it easy on yourself because, again, the automotive repair shop's going to make the money sooner or later. I would rather just then make it sooner and less than later and more. Stay safe, stay strong.